Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and I've got a pretty big DVD Blu-ray update here for you guys. Something that I've put together kind of piecemeal. I've grabbed a DVD here, a couple of Blu-rays there, just over the course of the past couple of months. So the first four Blu-rays are Blu-rays that I did more in-depth reviews of. I'm talking about the Scream Factory Collector's Edition releases of John Carpenter's They Live, Tobe Hooper's The Funhouse, and Halloween 2 and 3. All great releases from Scream Factory. I just opined about them in previous videos, so go check those out for more in-depth reviews on those releases, but you definitely should own those. The only other Blu-ray in this update, got this at Walmart for I think $5 or $7. Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein. Lots of special features on here. Really cool comedy. Haven't seen it in its entirety in a while, but yeah, couldn't pass it up for I think it's either $5 or $7, and it's got a lot of special features on it. So yeah, very cool. Next up, I've got a bunch of DVDs that I picked up from not my local, but I would say my relatively nearby used bookstore for $1.95 a pop. The first is Trailer Park of Terror. This looks like just a bloody, gory, just wild larf. So yeah, $1.95, decided to pick it up, check it out. Next up, the original, the classic Punisher starring Dolph Lundgren. In my book, there is only one Punisher, and he is Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, this is the old school DVD of the movie. It says, if society won't punish the guilty, he will. The Punisher, yeah. Next up, saw this movie years and years and years ago and remembered liking it. It's Gunmen, starring Christopher Lambert, Mario Van Peebles, and Dennis Leary. It was written by Stephen Sommers, who went on to do the Mummy movies. But yeah, I saw this I think on VHS years and years ago. So I mean that that kind of dates it a little bit. But recall enjoying it, or enjoying it enough to splurge $1.95 on it to pick it up. Next up, really cool movie from Peter Jackson, Heavenly Creatures. Another one I haven't seen in its entirety in a long time, but I remember it being very, very good. So yeah, for $1.95, grabbed it. Next up, this is the only Brandon Lee movie that I haven't seen. It's Laser Mission, and this is brand new, it looks like. Just one of those movies that sort of escaped me over the years that I've wanted to see but didn't have the opportunity to. And yeah, so saw it for $1.95 and decided to grab it and will watch it. Really not sure what the movie's about. Haven't heard all that much about it, but it was I think it was Brandon Lee's very first film. So yeah, I've always liked how they show images from Rapid Fire on the cover of Laser Mission. So that's funny. Last up, a Richard Linklater film that again I saw years and years ago and remember enjoying quite a bit, and that is Tape. If you're familiar with Richard Linklater movies, you know there's a lot of talking going on in this movie, but it's very interesting talk. Pretty much Ethan Hawke, Uma Thurman, and Robert Sean Leonard spend the entirety of the movie talking in a motel room, but pretty good stuff there. Next up, picked this up at Walmart for either $5 or $7. It's Night of the Living Dead, the remake. Not going to even worry with that Blu-ray release of the movie that got so much negative feedback because of just the transfer and the wonky coloring and day being changed to night or vice versa. I don't remember. So yeah, overpriced Blu-ray, no thank you. Well-priced DVD, yes. Picked this up off of, I think I got it off of Amazon. This is the re-release, the 2-disc special edition of Savage Streets. Didn't have the opportunity to get the Synapse release, which of course is way out of print and available on Amazon Marketplace and eBay for upwards of $50, $60, $70. But yeah, picked this up instead. It's got pretty much all the same special features from that release on it, and some additional special features just for this release. This is the Scorpion release, 2 discs, classic revenge movie. Yeah, just awesome movie. Love this movie to death, and finally own it. The next 2 releases I got from the good people over at Synapse Films, Basket Case 3, The Progeny. I did a full review of this over on my website, pizout.com. Go check that out. Yeah, Basket Case 3, fun stuff. and we'll do a review of this very soon. This is Document of the Dead by Roy Frumke's. Actually, it's the definitive document of the dead, chronicling George Romero's pretty much his entire career as a film director of zombie flicks, starting from Dawn of the Dead all the way to really Survival of the Dead. So very cool stuff on here. I'll do a full review of this very, very soon. Next up, picked this up I think at Walmart for $5. The Island, a Michael Bay film. I know, don't know why I'm buying Michael Bay films here, but I heard this one was pretty good. I watched about half an hour of it or so and lost interest in it entirely, and really have no desire to finish it. But yeah, The Island. Last but not least, picked this up off of, I think it was Amazon. Game of Thrones, a complete first season. I've been really interested in watching this. A lot of friends of mine talked about how great it was. Of course, it's in season 2. Well, it's actually finished season 2 now. But yeah, sat down with my girlfriend and we watched the entire first season in one night. So yeah, and it didn't feel that long. It's like 12 episodes, over 12 hours. But it really, was it 12 hours? Yeah, I think it was. It was. It didn't seem like that long while we were watching them, because we watched them pretty much one right after the other. But yeah, in retrospect, it's like, wow, we watched all that in one sitting. That's as somebody on my Facebook page said, that's some ass-numbing, ass-numbing time spent in front of the TV, which it really wasn't. Which, I mean, that could be attributed to how good the show is. It didn't feel that long, and I'm definitely ready to dive into season 2 once it's released on DVD or Blu-ray, because I don't get HBO, and HBO is pretty stingy with their stuff. They don't put it on Netflix. They want you to pay for it. Anyway, Game of Thrones, really enjoyed the first season. Looking forward to season 2. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, last but not least, also picked this up at my used bookstore for 75 cents. Bruce Campbell's book, If Chins Could Kill, Confessions of a B-Movie Actor. Yeah, saw this, 75 cents, was like, hey, why not? So yeah, cool stuff there. Yeah, I'll probably sit down at some point and give this a read. I'm sure it's really cool, so yeah. Anyway, that's my DVD Blu-ray update. Until next time, you guys take it easy. Peace.